Adolf Hitler made Switzerland insanely rich. Here is how. From 1939 to 1945, most of Europe was fighting in Second World War, but not Switzerland. Switzerland continued to stand out as one of the world's few neutral nations, having refrained from participating in armed conflicts for centuries. While other European countries sacrificed thousands of lives and endured economic hardships during the global conflict, Switzerland's economy demonstrated resilience, untouched by the ravages of war. Nowadays, Switzerland is famous for its economic prosperity, and for good reason. According to the United Nations Index, the country currently ranks third in GDP per capita among all the world countries, and has the third highest human development. But this was not always the case. In centuries past, a significant portion of the population in this landlocked, mountainous country faced hardships due to the absence of natural resources. Particularly in rural areas, people endured poverty, a struggle that persisted well into the 19th century. The start of Switzerland's stability came with the enactment of the Federal Constitution in 1848. This constitutional framework empowered the Swiss Confederacy to maintain a notably peaceful and stable status compared to neighboring nations, resolving internal conflicts through non-violent methods. This era of tranquility enabled the Swiss population to channel their efforts and resources into economic development, with notable advancements in sectors like industry, agriculture, and financial services. Although Switzerland was doing great even before Second World War, this conflict that Adolf Hitler started made Switzerland insanely rich. During Second World War, countries in Europe divided into two parts primarily, through military occupation by Axis forces and subsequent liberation by Allied forces. The Axis was led by Nazi Germany, and Allied forces included the Soviet Union, the United States, and the United Kingdom. Switzerland, on the other hand, remained neutral. During Second World War, as a neutral country, Switzerland was allowed to trade with both sides included in the war. As we mentioned before, Switzerland lacks resources for raw materials, which made it dependent on neighboring Germany and Italy to provide these materials and other necessities, such as food. In this situation, Switzerland continued the trade, and the Swiss National Bank even bought gold from the German bank. The country's neutrality have spared it from internal conflicts and wars abroad. The stability enabled Swiss businessmen and the government to focus their resources on developing the country's industry and trade rather than for the resources to be spent on resolving military conflicts. Switzerland's economy also prospered because of the increased demand for its weapons, which it sold to the Nazis and Allied powers. From 1940 to 1944, wartime sales amounted to 900 million Swiss francs. After the war, most people kept their money in Swiss banks as the safety net. Wealthy individuals stored their funds in their Swiss accounts to protect their wealth. These wealthy individuals knew that no matter what happens to them in their home country, their money will be safe in their Swiss accounts. If there is a global financial crisis, their money will be safe. Today, Switzerland has become known for its wealth and prosperity. Historically, economic and political policies have helped Switzerland to be one of the most advanced economies in the world. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now. See you again in the next video.